What do YouTube? Welcome to Hip Hop with it's your boy Papa Benji. We are back with another visual today. Y'all know these visuals get very critical. Without further ado, God is good and God bless you all the most positivity and prosperity in your aura, man. Make sure y'all got some Zasapok whatever y'all need to relax. Be sure y'all join that membership and subscribe. Let's get it going, family. W sub.
We're going left. We're going left.
These Taos County deputies have been searching for 23-year-old Army veteran Matthew McLaughlin for weeks.
Sheriff's officer, search warrant, open the door!
They finally get a break in the case. Nothing about it raises alarms. They're told that Matthew simply disappeared.
Check everything.
Really?
But what investigators are about to uncover tells a far darker story. It was the beginning of one of the most disturbing and unsettling mysteries this small New Mexico town has ever seen.
The head and hands were in a trash bag that was put inside a Harbor Freight fucking bucket.
How long did it take
Whoa!
to dismember the body?
He threw away the last piece around last week, which was the torso and a leg bone.
Whoa!
There was no meat on it. It was just nothing but ribs and spine, hips.
Huh?
What made you make the decision to kill Matthew?
On July 31st, 2025, police
Matthew
received a concerning
McCullough?
phone call. According to one of Matthew's co-workers, he hadn't been at work for 5 days. Investigators then learned that he was seen walking along State Highway 64 on July the 25th by a member of the public and hasn't been seen since. Police speak to Matthew's two roommates, themselves Army veterans, who claim no knowledge of his whereabouts. Oddly, they hadn't thought of reporting him missing. However, the police, alongside Matthew's mother, Rebecca, began a widespread search for the missing veteran, including an online GoFundMe campaign. But
See, and that's where the two friends fucked up at. Once y'all didn't go help and look for him, y'all are looking like suspects at this point. Like, why not go look for the man? Did you have something to do with it?
as weeks turned into months, investigators began to fear the worst. In search of the truth, police re-interviewed Matthew's two roommates, 23-year-old Raynor Joyner and 22-year-old David DeGroat. They described Matthew as an untrustworthy drug addict who often brought strangers back to their house.
Wow.
A new theory develops, suggesting Matthew's lifestyle may have played a role in his disappearance. However, the more they talk, the more rehearsed their stories seem. After more than 2 months of multiple interviews and a search for Matthew, investigators start to suspect he didn't just disappear, and the two men he lived with know why.
Really?
On August the 17th, 2025, officers came prepared for a potential standoff and expected resistance. Both roommates are military trained, making this a high-stakes situation. Officers have brought in an armored vehicle and have no intention to back down.
Damn, bro. Like, it don't matter if you're in the army or not, though. You're not a motherfucking killer mastermind. Just because you was in the army don't mean you know how to hide a body and this, that, and the third. Because when you're in the army, you're going to war. So whoever you end up deleting, bro, you're not getting penalized for that. You get what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm gonna be acting like if he was a trained assassin, then I would have been like, oh damn, we gotta be on alert. You know what I'm saying? But they was in the army, so they have prior experience to gunfire and stuff like that. So I would understand the amount of force for that. But them committing a crime, a murder or something like that, I don't think they fully good with that. Not at all. Not at all. This door is built different.
Search warrant! Sheriff's office! Show your hands! Open and empty!
Door is built weird as hell.
Got that space left!
He is a trained assassin.
It's tight. That space right. I'm gonna move left. Myers and Kevin, clear that left. I'll hold right here. On me. Moving. Clear. Secondaries. Check everything.
He's a trained killer, not a trained assassin. Assassins don't get caught.
Clear. Watch your fingers. Just let it down so it doesn't hit us in the face when we go out. Okay.
Officers find neither of the roommates is at home to shed light on the mystery of Matthew's disappearance.
Nigga
And
said,
they may have to clear.
Brody said, dude the other day served and hit a body for 5+ years. Nah, yeah, shit. Y'all might be right, though. I might be just flapping my mouth. I ain't even gonna lie.
However, it is at this moment that they notice something.
That's crazy.
Check that. I'm gonna check that utility van. Got a vehicle approaching. You run the plate. Henry William John 7586 out of Texas.
You probably haven't, Fernando.
The vehicle that just arrived carried 2 men, and they're armed. Officers are fully aware that one wrong move could turn this situation into a massacre.
Did he fall in the grass?
He's got a gun at him. He's got a gun. He's got a gun on his waistband.
Get his ass.
But against all expectations, both men step out within seconds, hands raised in surrender. The officers have no idea that this is just the beginning of all of the unexpected events that lie in wait. The officers carefully take both men into custody. Upon closer look, they confirm them to be Matthew's roommates, Joyner and David, the very people they had been trying to track down. After the search,
I feel like it's the army type of
conversation
army
with the
you
roommates
in.
might finally lead to them finding Matthew. But the moment the officers get a hold of the men, they shatter any hope of finding Matthew alive. They tell him he is not only dead, but disposed of. Shortly after, one of them, Joyner, even agrees to guide the officers to Matthew.
You said it's about 7 miles down?
Yeah, the first one's like 5 miles.
First mile's like 5 miles?
Yeah.
Yo, this, bro. Why even commit the crime, you damn bozo? Why even commit it? Because the thing about it, if you're gonna get caught and show them every spot that you hid the place, the body parts, then what was the point of even doing it in the first place? You could have just let this man be and just stop fucking with him. It ain't nothing important in life than taking somebody else's life. No cap. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Ain't nothing else better in life. You feel me? You ain't gotta do all that. You ain't gotta do all that.
No, you know what? You're good. You're good. Just communicate with me through here.
It's just insane.
In the front. Just guide us to where we need to go. Okay. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah. All I can tell you is, me and my partner are the ones in charge of this. The fact that you're taking us to recover his body, the fact that you came clean and were honest, I'm going to ensure that that's reflected with the district attorney. Okay?
Understood.
The officer.
Man, fuck out of here, bruh. We have no bargaining chips for you, bruh. You better help us find these body parts, bruh. Or you're gonna do life regardless, bruh. What you talking about? Talk to them and be lenient with you? Hell nah. You got me messed up, bro. He deserves life. You took somebody else's life. And then you cut him up like he was a goddamn animal.
Will soon realize that the man they are now trying to recover is not in one piece.
I know it's past the majority. I know it's past these houses and shit because again,
no Happy Meal, bro. Yeah,
like,
a Happy Meal is out of the question for this motherfucker.
Get curious about why there was a random fucking.
You better not ask.
Was off the road.
Yeah.
You better not ask for a Happy Meal. I swear.
Did his blood spill in that van at all?
No. I bagged and tagged in tight. Like I said, work van. I don't want fucking shit in there.
Yeah. Was it in a trash bag or what?
Yeah, trash bag. The head and hands were in a trash bag that were then put inside a Harbor Freight fucking bucket.
And the head and hands are with the head or no?
Yes.
What?
Yes, all those together. All the important identifiers are together.
So now, okay, what color is that bucket?
Red bucket. I can actually see it from here.
Okay.
It's down in green.
Okay. Roll his window up a little bit, sir, just so that we. Yeah. Just hang out for a second, but we'll be right back with you, okay?
Yeah, because they know how to fight. Well, he's got a regular
Along
prison.
State Highway 64, which Joyner leads them to, officers discover several trash bags. Inside are what remains of Matthew. He had been chopped into multiple pieces and had been dead for days. The horrifying sight forces officers to sit down and finally learn what truly happened between these roommates and the horror Matthew endured while they were still searching for him. Officers sit opposite the man who has already confessed to killing the person they were hoping to find alive just a few hours earlier. And it will not take much time to get Joyner to speak. He spends the next 30 minutes to write out painful details of Matthew's last moments that only he seems to know.
Motherfucker. Yo, these motherfuckers have no soul. These motherfuckers have no soul, bro. I feel like when you come from the army though, I feel like you should be put into a program that helps you become stable to come out to the public. Because there's so many motherfuckers that have like PTSD and shit like that when they come out of prison and they be acting crazy as fuck. You know, not saying that this is probably a situation that was needed, but this is kind of insane.
Starting from July 25.
Humans without humanity. What it do, Laura?
7 p.m. I, Jordan Rayner, confronted Matt on the rightmost path leading to the house about 600 meters away. When confronting Matt, I asked him to explain why he was spreading rumors about me and bringing drugs, strangers over to the house. He, Matt in parentheses, said that I didn't come up there often enough, so it was based.
Damn, officer, did you go to reading school? A motherfucker reading slower than a motherfucker. Damn, are you smarter than a 5th grader?
Basically his place.
What Raynor describes next, which he describes as being in a dark state of mind, will take this case to a place it can never return from.
In a dark state of mind, I shot him with the Springfield Saint AR rifle I was carrying. After shooting him, I dragged his body to a tree 40 meters away on the left side of the road.
What the hell?
26/27. I went to work. After work, I went to Harbor Freight and bought buckets. Not having what I felt I needed, I went to Tractor Supply. There I got trash bags and a slitter axe.
Is you falling asleep, detective? Wake your ass up right now.
Minutes after shooting his friend, Raynor went about his day as if nothing had happened. But it wasn't because he didn't care about the consequences. Later, he comes back, but only to take active measures to hide his crime.
I went to the land, going back.
Definitely a psycho.
To the tree to cut off his head and hands. After doing so,
Whoa. What the fuck he just said?
Hide his crime.
I went to the land, going back to the tree to cut off his head and hands.
Huh?
After doing so, I bagged them, then placed them inside one of the buckets. I took that bucket in my work van to a drain ditch 4 to 5 miles up the road, dumping it.
Matthew was a country guy who left his family.
Huh? You went back to detach him? Nah, that's a different level of monster right there, bro. Ain't no way a motherfucker in there cutting up a body.
Family behind to live with roommates that he trusted most. But what happened to him after his death,
that is
by far the most disturbing part of this case.
The next Wednesday night, I went to cut off the legs and arms. I found that wildlife had gotten him, so I cut off his forearm and legs below the knee, bagged them. Then I was able to rip out his upper leg bone from his hip sockets, bagging them with some of his clothes.
Which word is that?
Oh, I believe you're trying to say finally, but it's spelled fennel.
Oh yeah, all right. Shitty ass writing. Shitty ass writing. Sorry, detective. My bad. You actually probably might be a good reader. This guy right here ain't go to school too much.
I bagged his torso, throwing it all in a drain ditch 7 to 6 miles up.
A drain ditch?
Cops take another pause while Raynor finishes the timeline, focusing on what he did with the body. It's at
that boy, that reading took all the energy out the detective. I ain't, that nigga said.
This moment that Joyner starts laying out the plan aloud, and it's not just the details that catch the officers off guard, but how calmly he talks about it.
The entire situation with Matthew.
This motherfucker.
So, everything I told you last time we spoke about like him spreading rumors and all that wasn't a lie. That was all factual. Really, the only thing that changed from what I told you last time and me confessing was basically just the fact that when I confronted him, I didn't let him know who he got shot. So everything was pretty much the same. Like I said, he was spreading rumors, he was bringing drugs, he was bringing strangers, fucking shit like that. I confronted him, I got fucking, I don't know, I got pissed off and decided, fuck it, you're not gonna give me the chance to fuck up again. And so I shot him.
When Raynor shot Matthew, there was another person present at the crime scene who witnessed the horrific crime and did nothing to stop it.
So when Matthew was over in Colorado, dealing with the VA, getting all that stuff done for himself,
he no longer cared.
Grocery store, pick up groceries. He got dropped off at a. What's it called? He got dropped off at Cassandra and Jason's house.
Cat is that?
I went to go walk with him as we walked up the road. At the cart carrying the groceries of everything. As we got to an intersection, a shot rang out. Matt got shot in his right lung from Joyner's rifle.
Oh shit.
Specifically his AR-15. Matt, not knowing what's happening, he did say, I got shot, and he starts to freak out. Then Joyner comes from around the corner with my Beretta. He sticks it to his face and shoots him in the jaw, which makes his eyes swell up. And he starts to choke in his blood as he hits the floor. And then he hovers over him with an execution shot.
Oh nah. Nah. Brody over on some motherfucking movie type shit, bro. How can you do somebody like this? How can you, I mean, you was in the army, so I can't put it past you on how you probably executed people. I ain't even gonna lie.
Gets him right on the temple.
That's kind of brutal though. Especially you know you're going down for it.
Matthew didn't know.
He was waiting in the bushes for him? Wow, you piece of shit.
That what felt like a normal grocery run was anything but. One of his brothers was lying in wait, while the other was walking him straight into the trap. What Raynor did next, even in his own words,
Brody backdoored you.
Sounds like something out of a horror movie.
Then from there, after shooting him, like I said in my statement, I practiced looking back to fly to a tree.
Redneck shit.
Went to work. Everything was normal. After work, went to Harbor Freight, picked up a bucket, a few buckets. I only used one. And they didn't have what I was looking for. I went to Harbor Freight and it's like
that's the thing. Y'all put it in plain sight like nobody. Y'all was gonna get caught eventually. Y'all was gonna get caught eventually.
Splitter axe and also bought some bags.
Splitter axe.
From there, went back over to land, back up to that spot.
Splitter
Cut
axe.
off his hands, bag him up, put him in the Harbor Freight bucket, drove back down the mountain, about 4 or 5 miles, trying to deep drainage ditch, threw the bucket down there.
Whatever they could do, they did. Raynor was quick to walk investigators through his plan.
Oh, hell no.
For the body. But there is a cold detail missing in the first half of his story. However, David brings it out in his interview.
Oh, hell no, bruh. I ain't gonna lie, this should give me a little bit of goosebumps, family.
So, my one question for you is I want you to explain to me the plan that you're talking about.
A plan to kill Matt that Joyner made.
Okay.
So his idea was initially he was gonna come up the road that we were gonna have, and he was gonna try to snipe him with his .308 from a distance.
Wow.
And then his plan changed when Matt said he was being dropped off over by the other road.
Deshaun.
So then Joyner's idea was he was going to take my Beretta so he can have a sidearm. And then he grabbed his AR and then waited in the bushes for us to come up, and he told me to stick to one side of the road and to be very loud when I'm near the area. So when he sees Matt come up on the side, despite how dark it is, he doesn't need to worry about who it is. So I would say it was...
Yeah, Cat.
I was thinking it was
Sound like
plotted beforehand, because I would tell him about Matt still had a drug habit and he was still talking shit and making rumors, everything, which kind of pissed off Joyner. So several occasions, kind of told him like, hey, no, don't kill him, just, you know, kick him off the property or something, or like get him to start talking to again. To the point where it eventually came down to the point where he says that he was gonna go with the plan for Matt to get killed.
Yeah, that's insane right there. That's definitely insane right there. For sure. And for you to go along with it, you a motherfucking snake, bro. You know better than hiding in the motherfucking shadows. You walked with the man. He trusted him. And he got backdoored by him. That's insane, bro. Just why you gotta, it be hard nowadays. The older you get, bro, the more you'll realize that friends ain't always friends, and friends not always gonna be around you every single day. You might end up becoming so distant from friends that you might not even see them for 6 months. You know what I'm saying? To a motherfucking year, because you so busy working on you, perfecting you and your family. So it's all right. It's all right, man, to not have any friends. It's okay. As long as you getting yourself together, it's okay. Because motherfuckers be weird and envious and jealous and be wanting entitlement and all other shit. Like if somebody grinding in their business, you should be supportive more than entitled for something. You know what I mean? But that's another story for another day. It's called snake in the grass.
Raynor
for sure.
had already admitted to leaving out details, and here again he tries to pass it as a momentary loss of temper and that it was not planned. The police are about to press him without revealing what David had already exposed.
What made you make the decision to kill Matthew?
The rumors.
Honestly,
If it was about rumors, man, get this man a pack of pads.
That wasn't a hard decision to read for me. I've already given him, you know, what I consider plenty of warnings before to deal with it, to, you know, and I take that shit very seriously. You know, it's like I'm gonna need a chance, I'm gonna give a chance, I'm not gonna give him a fucking chance.
In this line of questioning, the cops start to realize something. Raynor knows the law, and he knows that claiming a spur-of-the-moment event could mean a lighter sentence. But when the suspect is as forthcoming as Raynor Joyner, it's hard to keep the mask on, and what he says next is likely to hurt Raynor the most.
So no, he kept fucking up. He just kept fucking up, and I was just fucking tired of it. I can put up with that shit. I don't
A lighter sentence?
That's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, I don't fucking regret what I did. That wasn't the same dude I started with, like I said before.
And why don't you regret it?
Honestly, I'm not. Truth be told, I've never been exactly had a normal sense of, I guess, a normal sense of humanity. I don't know how else to put that. I've always kind of been the odd one out when it comes to shit like that. I've always been the first one to just say it's like, no, well, you can always deal with it. There's only one way to deal with a problem.
Yeah, get this man a pack of pads. I was sick of it. I was done. I was fed up. I didn't want any more problems with him, so I just took him off the earth. You goddamn moron. Now you about to do life. think you about to get a lighter sentence. I hope they belt your ass, though. You ain't gonna lie.
Raynor admits that he doesn't regret what he did, but he still won't admit that he planned it. But David goes into detail about what pushed things over the edge and for how long.
How can you say you ain't planned it when it looks constructively planned?
Raynor felt like it was more like getting rid of a rat throwing out the trash. So, let's dive into the disrespect. What was so disrespectful that Raynor was angry with?
So Matt would constantly be talking a lot of shit of saying like, oh, he doesn't know how it is out here. We've been out here for 4 months. Hasn't been out here in 7 years. He doesn't show up here anymore. This isn't his fucking house. You don't have to listen to him. And then he would start talking about how he's to other people just making shit up of like, oh, he did this, this, and this in the army, of saying shit like he was hitting women and shit. Just
referring to who?
Joiner. Matthew referring to Joiner. But I at least know he didn't do that, but he kept trying to.
He just kept bothering me.
Other people beforehand, which is why he pissed off.
You gotta be serious.
Describe to me why. Try and explain to me why Joiner is for lack of a better term, feels so territorial.
Cat in heat.
Because he used me as his brother, like I said beforehand, because we both known each other for a long time in the military. We both have that. We used to have the same shit, both of our dad's sides, so we bonded over that. He has no other siblings left.
Get that cat.
So
Might get that cat, man.
His younger brother. He's usually very territorial about who he knows.
Everything in David's account points to a trap laid by Raynor for the man he saw as the rat of the house. But instead of backing down, Raynor keeps talking almost with pride. And since he won't admit to planning it outright, the cops switch tactics, trying to get him to say it without realizing he's doing it.
Dude, I'll be honest, man, like going through this, when I shared with you, dude, we had PC, or like probable cause, right?
Yeah.
For search warrant for your place, based on just mass disappearance, the argument that you guys had. But like, I'm not gonna lie to you, we were pretty like impressed. Like, without you telling us, I don't know how long it would have taken us to figure out Matt's death, man. Like, this was well thought out or well organized and planned. I just where did you come up with it? Like, how did you figure out how to do all this?
Like I said, not quite normal in the head. Again, like, not even trying to be funny. But again, I've always thought of the whole, they don't joke about always having plans to fill everyone in the room. That's who I am. I've always thought about, okay, here's how I would do it, here's what I would do.
Oh, really?
Doesn't matter if I like you, I haven't thought about it. I haven't told him I thought about it. And I cracked jokes with him one time, about it. I was like, yeah.
Pleading insanity. So you gonna tell old boy you thought about harming him, huh? Taking him off the earth. I wish somebody might tell me you thought about doing something to me and you think I'm gonna be around you the next day. Nigga, fuck you. I ain't about to go back around you.
Walk around and telling you all your fucking tears will come looking for me then and just be turning the hell up. I've always thought about like everybody how to deal with situations, how to just that's who I am. That's some of that is admittedly talk about my.
It don't make no sense.
The detectives compliment Raynor's plan, hoping it will make him own it as one he made. But he catches on to what they're doing. When that doesn't work, officers aim to get more and more direct.
Did you plan to kill him, Matthew?
No, I actually never planned to kill him. I never planned to actually kill him. In the sense of like, it wasn't premeditated. When I went up there, I was giving him one last chance to fix things. And just, I don't know, the way he acted, the way his tone of voice was, I just clipped.
Was it being rude or?
Yeah, and like I said, nothing I said in that was a lie about him acting like that was something.
I don't like how the cops not giving eye contact. Like they keep, like as he's talking, they keep looking in their notepads and shit.
It's something his place. It's like, no, motherfucker, I brought you out the fucking, you're harassing my fucking heart. I drove out of my way to go to fucking Winchester, Virginia, come get your ass, bring you all the way down here so we have a new start.
When Raynor starts using words like premeditated, detectives wonder if the same careful planning he used to dispose of the body also went into figuring out how to get away with his friend's murder with the least possible charges.
You know what? BLM ain't in here. I just noticed that.
And that's when things start getting serious for Raynor's one-man show.
So, Brother Mike, this is where we're gonna have some. We're gonna figure something out. I have information that you had this situation planned out for weeks, and it's from an extremely reliable source. It describes that you guys were going through stuff for, you and Matt were going through problems for weeks, and that David had even talked you out of murdering him on several different occasions.
Wow.
What's that about?
That's crazy right there. What the fuck?
Like I said, it was a really big dedicated.
Like I said.
I did the same shit the army. I fucking.
So describe to me the running your mouth, because basically with what you just did there, bro, is you acknowledged what I was saying, but you're trying to tell me that it wasn't premeditated. So I understand that to an extent, but you're like, it's like a double negative, right?
Mm-hmm.
So describe to me what you mean by that.
No, I mean, I was known for, you can ask any of my fucking dudes I've served with, I was known for constantly the guy that's like, that would say, you know, it's like, I should just fucking murder him, I should just fucking kill him, you know? If I was pissed off at someone, like, it was, you know, it was terror.
So those types of conversations, did they happen between you and David about Matthew?
I like the eye contact now.
Although Raynor claims everybody knows murder comes easy to him when someone is not on his favorites list, Matthew seems unlikely to have been one of them. He never left the house, possibly because he never realized that everyday tensions were turning into conversations behind his back, the kind that become a roommate's worst
Right, I wonder what the rumors were about.
nightmare. David fed Raynor information about Matthew under the guise of casual gossip, even as he realized Raynor's plans were getting darker
Thank
and
you,
darker
Susie.
by the day. The cops are about to learn exactly what role David played in all of this.
He told me preemptively, he said, "You're gonna help me with this.
Oh yeah, he crumbling old boy plans all the
You're
way.
gonna help me with this. You're not gonna tell anyone, or I will kill you."
He crumbling his shit. And he said he was gonna belt you.
Because then I would be knowing too much.
And he said he was gonna belt you. If you ain't cooperate, he was gonna belt you too.
David walked with Matthew fully aware that he was just minutes away from death. He almost makes it seem like he was a friend to a bully, making choices he could walk away from at any time. But his role went far beyond that.
Explain what made you decide to
God bless you,
participate
Susie.
in the murder of your friend.
At 12,
It was
Justin.
out of fear for my own safety, because he also dropped me off at my house for Christmas before, so he knows where my family lives. And I know he would be the type of man to do it as well.
Describe that.
I know he's the kind of man, he's angry enough, he'll just shoot someone just for talking shit. So if I became a loose end somehow and found out that I was talking about it, I'm pretty sure I would get an end cap in it as well. Have the same fate as Matt.
Yeah, that boy was belted, boy. He was scared for his goddamn life.
What makes you so fearful of Joyner?
It's because I know he's capable of doing it. Just because he says it also means he can do it. Because he said beforehand that he has killed someone around the property before with his dad.
What role did you play in the body?
He had me just hold a bag open so he could dump all the parts in, so he could make sure my DNA was on it as well.
Damn, he knew exactly. Yeah, he knew what the fuck he was doing.
Okay, so I'm sorry, say that again.
Get him caught
He wanted
up.
me to hold the bags so he could dump the body parts in, so he could make sure my DNA was on the bags as well.
And how do you know that?
It's what he told me. He said, "You're gonna join me, or you're gonna get the same thing as he did. So you're gonna help me with this body if you like it or not."
I believe that. I believe that.
David's role in Matthew's death was all about fueling and guarding secrets that he shouldn't have. But when he breaks down, it becomes clear that he doesn't fully believe Matthew deserved to die. In Joyner's interview,
I don't think he deserved to
his
either.
flawless plan for disposing of Matthew's body. But what David recounts next exposes the emotional and gruesome reality of the event, something no one could ever get used to hearing.
Dismembering Matt.
Definitely do.
After I called you guys down.
I know a lot of people who lost their life behind gunfire. You know what I'm saying? Whether they was flashing money too hard or just doing too much. You know, most of the time it do be for little minor shit, little arguments. You feel me? Like I said, money flashing and other little stuff like that. But rest in peace to the guys, and it's definitely a dangerous world. It's just, you just gotta keep minding your own business, and you can't really let everybody know what you got going on. Cause once you let everybody know your finances and what you got going on, you definitely start becoming a bigger target in the world and shit like that. So it being famous and being recognized for shit, and it's just a scary world out here, you know? So it's best to say protected better than never, you know? Better now than never.
It was beforehand.
It happened
Before
anywhere,
the first
facts.
Initial call for the missing persons report. He already had no head and hands by that point.
Make that a bit.
And then he had me hold the bag open. So Joyner had me hold the bag open to put Matt's head and hands in the bag, and then put the bag in the bucket. And then he said he tossed it on the side of the ditch.
Nah, that's it. That's it.
What date did you guys start dismembering that body?
Almost a week after he died was when he started to dismember him, and that's when he smelled bad and started bloating.
Okay, how long did it take you guys to dismember the body?
He threw away the last piece around last week,
At 12.
which was the torso and a leg bone. But there was no meat on it. It was just nothing but ribs and spine.
I love y'all. I appreciate y'all so much.
You and Joyner both have warrants out for your arrest for desertion.
Jack told us that was gonna happen.
They're confirmed. You have warrants for desertion.
Shortly after these interviews, Joyner was arrested and charged with first-degree murder, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon,
Boy, he thought he was about to get all scot-free, but they just belted your ass with 3.
battery, assault with intent to commit a violent felony, conspiracy to commit murder, and tampering with evidence. DeGroat faces charges of first-degree murder, conspiracy to commit murder, and tampering with evidence.
Oh, they belted old boy too. God damn, bro. Your fate is your fate, huh? Your fate is your motherfucking fate. You ain't never too scared. Boy, oh boy. See, you want to know what this lesson is? You want to know what this lesson is? To not give a fuck if somebody threatened your life into doing something bad. You better not do that shit. You better not do it. Because it don't matter what you can say to them detectives, boy. What you gonna say once you in that courtroom, they still gonna belt your ass. So you're better off not even being involved. And if somebody threatening your life, call 911. Somebody please call 911. You know what I'm saying? This shit is crazy. It's very crazy though, man. I felt bad for that man. Justice for Matthew though. Justice for Matthew. All that for a bunch of rumors is insane. Run your ass to that station, bro. Do whatever you can, bro. Motherfucker ain't about. If you get away, then see that's the thing, bro. You continue to be around him. You continue to be around him. So you fucked up, Brody. Not even gonna lie. You fucked up. Nobody feeling bad for you. You chose to come back the next day. And the next day. Until the man lost his life. Fuck out of here, bro.